Good afternoon guys, welcome back to the channel. Chris Dennis here, putting specialist and short game performance coach. Today we're here at Tankersley. I haven't got my shorts on, it is raining, which it hasn't for a while. And we are with James Robinson himself, kind of matching him.
Yeah, not ideal. White hat as well.
Right pair of tits.
But we don't like twins.
That's true, little and large.
Danny DeVito.
Anyway, so today we're going to do a little bit of short game. I'm going to get James to pick his, the worst 3 shots you can get around this green. So we're around the 18th green today here at Tankersley. And we're going to play 3 different shots nearest the pin. We're going to talk through what kind of shots we're both going to play, whether it's the same or whether it's not. Already you can probably see it probably won't be, because James has got 1 club and I have got 2. James likes a 60. So we're going to pick the first shot now. So James, where are we going?
We're going to go from here, Chris, actually. So it's just short-sided, but over a bunker as well.
So short-sided, in the rough, over a bunker.
So fast greens.
So pretty good greens. So James, club?
Lob wedge.
Shot.
I'm going to answer all 3 questions there for you, lob wedge.
So lob wedge, so you're looking to land it quite close to the flag here?
No, because it's downwind as well, so I find that makes a huge difference. I'm going to land it probably in the fringe, then let it release up. It's not lying very well, which is why I've got lob wedge, Chris, as you can probably work out.
But you had the lob wedge before you put the ball down. So came out with plenty of loft.
Plenty of loft. As you say, probably too much loft, but then my logic there is that I've taken a lot of the guesswork out of it, so I've not really read the green, I've just landed it a little bit further. So not what I said I was going to do, but it's about 5 foot.
And you left yourself an uphill putt.
Exactly.
Okay, right. I am on the hockey. I am going to go, as you'd expect, the opposite to James.
Are you going low?
Well, I'm going to go...
How would you rate that shot I played there?
I said it was a good shot. It did pop up more than I thought.
More than I wanted it to be honest, yeah.
It was sat down, so James used loft, which you would need from there. Because the ball's sat down, you're going to need some loft to make sure that gets up and over the bunker, because the last place we want to be is in the bunker.
I thought that crow's going to nick my ball then, that was a low flyer.
So it was up and over. I've got a better lie there, so I'm going to go 52.
You've practically teed that up in fairness.
Pretty much, yeah. And I'm going to have a little bit more run on that. So it's a smaller motion, so there's a little, I'm saying this, hopefully there's less that can go wrong.
Here we go.
Not bad. So different, came out a little bit hotter than I thought off the McDaddy wedge, but a little bit more direct. It made sure I was over. It carried a little bit further than I thought, but that's a positive shot I'm running there. I have got a little bit more of a downhill putt, but for your average golfer, it's going to get you a little bit more direct. You can be a little bit more positive, and from there we've got 2 different options depending on your lie. So if it's sat down, we can go with more loft to make sure it gets up. If it's sat up, we don't have to go with as much loft.
I think I've just took you there as well.
Yeah, unfortunately it's 1-0 to James, which seems to be a common trend at the moment. So
Playing a lot of golf though, aren't I?
That's true. Next shot, where are we going?
Am I picking all of them?
You are picking all of them. So what would be the next shot that you don't like around the green?
Probably the longer bunker shot. Where you actually have to land it short and let it run out, because I can never judge the run out very well.
Perfect. So let's go into that bunker and we'll play the long 20-yard bunker shot?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right, Chris, you've rolled them in to give us a nice equal lie.
Yeah.
What club are you going here?
So again, here, plenty of green to work with. I'm going to go with 52. So again, I'm not going to have to make as big a motion. I'm going to be able to judge that it's going to run. I'm going to be looking at landing it probably, between the old hole here and probably the fringe.
Yeah.
And then I know from there it's a little bit downhill. That's going to kick it on and it's going to have some run out.
And interesting that you say, sorry to interrupt there, that you're giving yourself quite a big target area.
Yeah.
A lot of people will try and land it on a pinpoint, and you can't. Your margin for error is just too big there, isn't it?
Exactly. So picking a bigger landing zone gives us a little bit more confidence. It means that we can hit the start. We know it's still going to give us a decent putt. If we go a little bit longer, more than likely it might have a little bit of check on there. So I will go first with a 52. 58 down.
You taking my Pro V1, yeah?
Yeah. So again, I'm still going to open this up, so I'm still going to open the club and use some loft. And from here, not too big a motion.
Oh!
So landed a little bit further than my landing zone. Didn't check, it is a little bit moist this morning is the word we're going to be using.
Moist.
But you see tour average from here is going to be, you know, 10, 12 feet. I would say that's probably 10 feet away, so expectations, giving yourself a good putt and getting out there with 2 putts is going to be the job.
Perfect.
Right. So James has got 60, so I landed mine around about 2 or 3 yards on. This is going to land a lot closer to the flag, so it's a longer swing. See there?
That's my worry, is that.
So that's your worry, James, yeah?
You don't quite catch it. Short.
So he caught that a little bit heavy, it tried to run out a little bit, but you see that it never really was being positive towards the hole. So we've got 2 different ways of playing it there. And you can see that mine was nice and easy, not as much swing. He's gone a little bit closer, not too much, but there's less error with that. And James caught his heavy, that could have been left in the bunker. So next shot, James, 40 yards, 40 yards we'll say.
And you're going to love this one, Chris, because I like to try and play these with a bit of spin. So quite attacking, hopefully get the strike on it and it pop up a little bit. It is moist underfoot, so we're not going to get as much as maybe you would like, but I know you're probably going to land it shorter and run it up, aren't you?
Yeah, so that's right. So if you're playing early in the morning, there is a bit of dew on the ground. That is going to affect how much spin you get. So when you're picking what shot you want to play, has to be for the conditions. It's a nice shot.
Interesting, because that spun more than I expected it to. That's the exact shot I wanted, but it's not run out. So I've kind of double guessed myself a little bit.
Yeah, so it checked up on the second bounce, and that's left you about 15 feet, which from there, again, would be probably, it's 12 feet is tour average, so it's not too far off.
The strike was great. I enjoyed the shot. It just reacted differently than how I thought it would. It actually spun more. So
too good.
Too good. Too good. So I take it you're going lower?
Yeah, I'm glad I brought the 58.
Yeah.
So lower, so again here, I've got 52. Don't need to have much wrist hinge here. We're just going to play this nice and wide motion. Keep the body turning. Again, this is going to be easier for the majority of amateurs, so keeping it nice and wide, taking less loft and getting that running up the green. So back to the stance.
Nice. Oh, lovely. So yours actually got that spin as well, didn't it?
So still got a little bit of spin. It landed probably just short of James, so he didn't just get onto the green, and then that's gone to probably 5 or 6 feet. So all in all, 2-1, I finally got a victory. But you can see different ways to play different shots for amateurs, for you guys who are playing your weekend golfers. Trying to take less loft and picking, you know, a smaller motion is going to be the most consistent. If you're able to practice more and play more, practice James's shots, because they are beneficial and they will work with more practice. James got a lot of spin there, which I know a lot of amateurs want. So he's practiced that shot. He could have just been a little bit more aggressive, but again, he took into account what the conditions are. So guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you've seen that James has picked some different shots and there's different ways to play them. But either way can work. You've just got to be able to practice those and put them into play. So guys, thanks for watching. It's been emotional. I'll see you later in the week.